moving over to West Bengal, where people thronged jewellery markets over the weekend on the occasion of Dhanteras. This is obviously marking the beginning of the 5-day Diwali festival. Today is obviously Diwali, but we're going over to the weekend where obviously Dhanteras marks the beginning of the 5-day festival of lights. It's considered an auspicious day to buy and bring in new metal items, especially metals like gold and silver. Our correspondent Shugata Mukhopadhyay brings you this report. Take a look.
After 2 horrible years of the COVID pandemic, high-value sales of jewellery and ornaments, of precious metals and stones seems to have really picked up this Diwali and Dhanteras. Customers are happy at being able to once again exercise their purchasing powers, and business at branded jewellery stores like this one in the Baguihati area of Kolkata is definitely brisk. All in all, things are looking up at both sides of the sales counter ahead of the Festival of Lights, and that seems to be sending the much needed positive vibes in business as well as in life.
For the pandemic from last 2 years, I'm not seeing a much difference. The crowd is very less. The store also used to be very closed, and now people are not wearing masks. They have come open, and obviously for that the store is too crowded, and people are very happy right now.
For 2 years there is a pandemic situation and there was a lockdown is there, so business was totally down. But last 1 year we are getting good number of customers here, and we are expecting good number of business here, and we are expecting footfalls, good number of footfalls.
2 previous years we are going through a very pandemic situation, and that time actually my husband is a doctor, so I am very much know about the situation of the life and death risk. We are just separated the life and the death. We are presenting a very enormous and a very difficult situation. After recovering that situation, this is quite a joyful moment for this year. So I have come here.
All right, now we're taking you from one side of the country over to the other, from West Bengal to Maharashtra. We're taking you to Mumbai, where the Dadar Bazaar is bustling with people who are shopping for the festival. The market is full of lights and colours after 2 years of a pandemic. My colleague Mihir Trivedi brings you this report. Take a look.
I'm at Mumbai's Dadar market, and as you can see, it is buzzing with activity. Shopkeepers have decorated their stores in order to attract as many as customers as possible. That is also adding to the color and the light of Diwali, which is clearly a sign that there is a lot of hope this year as far as the festival is concerned, not forgetting the enthusiasm and the energy it brings in. But yes, as you can see, the markets are all ready to cater to customers, and people, though they have the option of buying online, are preferring to visit all these markets in order to buy those gifts for their loved ones, as well as essential items like diyas, lights, and all the things that is required to make Diwali a truly special one.
हम लोग 2 साल से आए नहीं थे, लेकिन अभी हमको मिला, हमको बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है इधर आने के। हम लोग ड्रेस खरीदने वाले हैं, दीपक विपक खरीदेंगे, बच्चों की शॉपिंग करेंगे, तो हम लोग को बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
2 साल से घर में कैद थे, तो अभी यहाँ मार्केट में आके मार्केट की रौनक जो है बहुत अच्छी लग रही है। तो अभी हम पहुँचे हैं और हम पूरा दिन भर के शॉपिंग करने वाले हैं। हर तरह के जो दीपक है नए नए दिख रहे हैं, कंदिल है, तोरण है, हम अपने घर को डेकोरेट करने के लिए जो हमें लगेगा वो सामान हम खरीदने की कोशिश करेंगे।
It's a overwhelming response, and the way people are enjoying, the traders, everyone, the people coming over here for purchasing, the hawkers, even the smallest people, everyone is in the festive mood like anything.
Okay, we've brought you a report from the north, the east and the west of the country. Now moving down south, Tamil Nadu, where in Chennai, like in the rest of the country, after 2 years, markets are seeing a hustle and bustle. My colleague Purnima Murli brings you this report. This is from Chennai's T Nagar. Take a look.
It's Diwali time and people are all ready to celebrate Diwali in a grand manner this time around, because for the last 2 years we've seen low-key celebrations in and around Chennai. This is the famous T Nagar, which is also the commercial hub, and the famous Ranganathan Street where people throng the commercial hub every time it's Diwali season, and you can find tens of thousands of people thronging T Nagar every single day to buy clothes, to buy jewelry or to buy home appliances. And this is a crowd that we've seen in 2019, and now yet again in 2022, huge crowds, shoppers busy here shopping and buying for Diwali. And this is a scene that we are seeing over the last couple of days in the run-up to Diwali. Remember, the police officials have in fact ensured that there are no traffic snarls, because we've seen traffic snarls in the run-up to Diwali, and there have been a lot of restrictions in place to manage the traffic in and around T Nagar, because it's been very busy. Thousands thronging this place every single day for the last 2 weeks, and there have been 300 CCTV cameras installed. Heavy police deployment to manage crowd. You can see here it's difficult to in fact ensure that people travel one corner to another, and that's why you can find a lot of police deployment as well to manage these crowds. And this Diwali, everyone wants to celebrate in a grand way, buying clothes, buying jewelry, and we can expect a lot of celebration this time around after 2 years.
After 2 years of the COVID, we feel this year equivalent to 2019. We've seen the world come back, and the Diwali kushis are more, and this will make us so impressive. And hereafter, we may go in the forward way only. And I hope so. The wonderful collections has arrived in this year, because last 2 years, the weavers and everybody was suffered. And these years, and we will definitely everyone will rock. And this Diwali is a real happy Diwali to us, all of us.
Yes, last 2 years with peak COVID numbers, there were a lot of restrictions as well. So we couldn't step out, and due to the crowds. And now I think with the numbers very less and not much of restrictions, I think this might be a very relaxed Diwali, like how it was previous of COVID. So is looking forward.
All right.